Alrighty, good evening, everybody. Let's try this again. This is Brad, VK2 November Mike Zulu for the Central Coast Amateur Radio Club Friday evening slow scan television net. Now, normally Adrian VK2 ABS does host this net, but as he's currently has another calendar clash, is I've raced home from work, jumped off the train and flew home, and now I'm here. So I do apologise for the delay of it getting underway, but hey, we're all here now. So let's kick this off. So now, unfortunately, at this point tonight, I'm not in a way of being able to transmit any images. I have not had the opportunity to prepare for any, but I can definitely receive them, and these images will be saved and will also be broadcast live over the club's social media page. So let's go and take in some check-ins for this evening. Is who have we got that did wish to check in for tonight's slow scan TV net? Please go ahead. And acknowledging that VK2 HAO. Good evening there, mate. I hope that you are hope you are well, mate. And thank you for dropping in, and that you are also able to receive the repeater. I do hope that we do have some others that may drop in this evening that may be in the position of being able to transmit. So aside from Ian dropping by, have we got any other takers at all for this evening's net? This is VK2 NMZ for the Central Coast Amateur Radio Club Slow Scan TV net. Wow. Okay, this is a this is a little bit disappointing. Give me a moment, folks. What I might actually do is I might jump over to our VK2 RAG 2-meter repeater and just quickly see if there is any takers on there that may potentially be sitting there waiting for the net to start. So give me 1 second. This is VK2 November Mike Zulu on the Summersby 2-meter repeater. Not sure if anyone did know, but if we do currently have a slow scan TV net happening right now on the 2-meter Weissman repeater on 147.125 with a 600 Hz positive tone and 91.5 key. So if you are keen to take part in that or even have a listen, jump on over to that frequency and let us know.
VK2 OKR, the signal is loud and clear into Lemon Tree Passage.
A VK2 OKR, a VK2 NMZ, all good there. Thank you very much there. I was just doing a call out to see if there were any takers that did wish to jump onto the 2-meter Weissman repeater for a slow scan television net, which was 147.125 megahertz. We're all good there. Thank you very much. I'm going to jump over back to that repeater and see if there are any takers. VK2 OKR, this is VK2 NMZ going clear.
VK2 RAG, Summersby.
And VK2 NMZ back on frequency on the Weissman 2-meter repeater. Just checking there finally if there are any other takers at all for this evening's slow scan TV net. Please go ahead, please.
VK2ATU in Sydney. First time I've been able to join your net. I won't transmit, but I'll be monitoring. So looking forward to seeing the pictures. VK2ATU.
The VK2 ATU and the VK2 NMZ. It looks like at the moment there's I was very much scrambling trying to get things together to get to get some images, but I haven't had any takers at all yet. So just give me 1 second there, and I'll very very quickly scramble an image together to try and transmit over to try and transmit over the net. So just give me 1 second there. This is VK2 NMZ. I'm going to begin a transmission as soon as I find one. Here we go. This looks like this will do. This image here was that I will transmit. I'm going to transmit that in Scotty 2 mode, and this was just an image of when I was out at a national park based on the Central Coast. I'll transmit that in about 5 seconds after this transmission finishes. This is VK2 NMZ.
Yeah, just hold on for a sec, because I just turning everything on. I didn't know whether I'd be able to receive the repeater on south of Bankstown. The name here is John. So look, don't rush things for me. You go on with the net the way you've been, and I'll just get MSS TV going and make sure that I'm all set to receive you.
Alrighty, John. Well, actually, mate, if you're just a couple of minutes away, yeah, we'll hang out and see. So what I'll do is I'll transmit this first image, and then we'll see if there's any other takers, and if not, then I'm happy to transmit another couple as well. But I'm really glad to hear that you're coming in, and you're absolutely very very loud and clear from Bankstown. So let's see how we go. Alrighty. I just wanted to see just to double check. Is that transmission then that I just sent out? Was there any audio that came through, or was it just a carrier?
No, it was just a carrier. I thought you might have been transmitting, but only a carrier. I didn't catch the name at that end. Sorry.
Yeah, sure thing. The name this way was Brad, and I've just realised what I did do for the for it. I am trying to get this application working on how to so I can actually get the audio passing through on our live stream. So big apologies to those out there listening to this live stream, as I'm frantically trying to work out how to actually get the audio going, but it's not being that friendly for me. But I didn't flick the radio mode over to packet. So if you're ready to go, John, as I can definitely make it a change and actually get the audio transmitting this time.
Yeah, okay, Brad. Yeah, I haven't used the gear here for quite a long time, so I hope it'll all go. You said Scotty 1, didn't you?
Mate, no, I've got it. I've just popped it in here as Scotty 2.
Roger that.
Alrighty. Alrighty, for Scotty 2, let's give this another crack.
I didn't get anything that time, Brad, not even a carrier. Hey, standing by. Ah, very nice. A nice wooded lens with what looks like a piece of test gear on the table, and your call sign, of course, VK2NMZ. There was a fair bit of noise in the background, but it really hasn't affected the picture that much at all. VK2NMZ, VK2A2U in Sydney.
VK2 ATU and VK2 NMZ. All good there. I'm very, very glad to hear that. So I was in a national park with my Yaesu FT818 with just a vertical whip on there with a little L-match tuner. Not very efficient, can't really get out very far in it, but it does at least let me hear a few other stations. So is your PC by chance in a position to receive anything, to be able to transmit anything at all?
I'll give it a go. As I said, I haven't used it for a while. I've got a whole lot of pictures here. I think I might have a problem with the port selection. But anyway, we'll see. We'll just give it a try. I'll stay with Scotty 2 as well. Just see what happens.
Sure thing, mate. We'll give it. We'll jump in there and we'll give it a crack. VK2 and MZ VK2 ATU. The keys are over to you, mate.
No, it doesn't seem to want to work. Like I said, I wasn't even sure I could receive you tonight. I've been meaning to tune in for a Friday night for quite a while, but I got a bit mixed up with the repeater you were using. So, but I'll get it. I'll get it sorted out, and I'll definitely have things ready for next week. Now that I know that I can see you, and it's quite a good copy. Is there anyone else in the group that may want to send some pictures? VK2 NMZ VK2 A2U Sydney.
I heard Ian just before VK2 HAO, but I believe that he was just receiving only. Are there any other takers out there that are listening to this 2 meter repeater that did wish to participate and transmit a couple of sneaky photos? I'll open the floor up to any takers. Yeah, all good there, Ian. Okay, if you wanted to, if you wanted to jump in and give that a crack, then by all means, mate, the floor is yours. VK2 NMZ, VK2 HAO, VK2 NMZ.
It must be on the output there, Brad. I can't hear anything down here.
I don't know. That's quite odd. So, yeah, 147.125 and then 147.725 with a 91.5 tone. That's what you're using, Ian? Is it? Interesting. Alrighties. Well, okay. Well, that's quite odd. And John, by chance, did you just hear that transmission just before from VK2HAO?
No, I can't hear a thing there, Brad. I can hear you quite well. A little bit of noise, but no sign of him whatsoever. So, he's sure he's not on the output?
My settings may have been wrong. I'll see if I can do the audio side anyway.
Ian, did you just want to just do a transmit again, and I'll just reverse the signal on this side and see what I receive.
You're going via the repeater because you've got a carry tail, VK2ZZ.
VK2ATU. I'm not hearing the other station at all there, Brad. I think conditions might be deteriorating too a little bit from my end.
A VK2 ATU and a VK2 NMZ. That's quite that really is odd because as I said I'm able to hear him quite clearly and as it just clicked with me before with Don is that there was a repeater tail, so it was coming through. So I'm stumped with that of why you're not hearing him. It's very odd. Yeah, mate, I honestly don't know what's going on there. But in any case, that has jumped in. It did get put through up on the interwebs, up on the club's Facebook page, and there is a picture there that's being captured of someone playing a guitar, and it says VK2HAO. So Ian, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate you dropping by. I might actually jump in and send one more image, just as a 7.3 7.3 image, and to say thank you to everyone out there. This is VK2 NMZ. I'm going to transmit a 7.3 image, and I guess there we can then shut the net down. So just give me a moment and I'll start the transmission.
I'll let you call the stations in, Brad.
Alrighty, thank you very much for that, John. So that image that I just transmitted there, that was just of a nice angel. That they're very friendly. If you stare at them, just don't turn away. Okay, so far, John, if so, you said that you weren't able to transmit, but at least we know that it had worked and we were able to get it through. There's definitely some issues on my side as I was having issues routing the audio from SSTV out through to the Book of Faces and the likes of that, but that just comes to the 5 minutes of setup time that I had. Were there any other stations out there that did wish to have a go of transmitting any slow scan images? This is VK2 NMZ for the CCARC SSTV net. Alrighty then, so it seems like that's a bit of that one there. It seems like it's a bit of a no-go. Alrighty, well in that case, I might make the decision to shut the net down at 8 p.m. as there's no other takers. Unless Ian, did you have any other images that you did wish to try and transfer, or are you happy for me to close this off for the night? VK2HAO, VK2NMZ.
K2 NRC.
No, I'll have to keep on doing a few adjustments here and so on, and maybe try again next over. But oh, always interesting. I'm just trying to go back via the site and see how my one did turn out. Yours looked good on the on Facebook. Wasn't decoding very well on MMTV. Or CQMMTV. So I'm assuming that mine was pretty much stuck there. So yeah, maybe conditions, but yeah, I've still got to get the settings on the radio and so on set up a bit differently. It's a slow learning process, I think, there, Brett. VK2NMZ, VK2HIO.
VK2HAO, VK2NMZ, all good there, Ian. Mate, thank you very much for dropping by as always, and it's really good to see you swing by, and hopefully I might catch you next week. Well, I'll move over there. I'll jump over there to Bob, VK2NRC in Kurnell in Sydney. Good evening there, Bob, mate. Good to hear you again. And by chance, are you up for a bit of listening, or are you up for a bit of sending any images? Over to you, mate.
Just listening tonight. I only just found a spot where I can get onto this repeater. I've never tried it before, and unlike the other one's quite easy to get. But this one I'm having had to move around a fair bit, so I finally got half of that. Putting it back in. Nothing bugged or anything like that. Just sort of didn't have kind of organise anything tonight. But yeah, that came out reasonable. You can see it's an angel, but that's about all.
VK2 NRC, VK2 NMZ. That's all good there, Bob. Okay, well, what I might do then is, for good measure, is I will transmit a final image to you, and then we'll run with we'll go off and we'll run with that. So VK2 NRC. This is VK2 NMZ. Just give me one more moment, and I will start the transmission of another image. Give me a second there.
Yeah, VK2ATU. I can hear Bob there. I can hear Bob VK2NRC there, Brad, but not VK2HAO. But good picture of the man screening, virtually noise-free, VK2ATU.
Alrighty, VK, John, thank you very much for that. I hope there's the repeaters down in Sydney, they're not on the same frequency, and I'm pretty sure they're on a different subtone. Maybe there's some weird ducting going on, or something's changed and I'm cracking into two repeaters at once, but hey, we'll give it a go. Give me a sec, and I'll flick this over to packet and start the transmission. Well then, that was an image that I just sent through of just a cartoonized version of my bird at home. So hopefully that came through clearly, and I think that might be the final image I'll send through for this evening. Hopefully on the 4th of June we get a few more. We possibly can get a few more takers. As yeah, so 7:30 p.m. on the 4th of June will be the next time the Slow Scan TV net will be run. Yeah, on the 147.125 Weiss and 2-meter repeater. Any other thoughts, questions, or comments by anyone at all before I close this net down? This is VK2 NMZ.
Yeah, okay, Brad. Yeah, great. Very clear image of the bird there and his pink foot, virtually noise-free. I haven't used Scotty too much, but it's fantastic. I've been interested in slow scan TV for probably about 40 years, and my first attempt was using separate boards and sending each of the primary colours one at a time many years ago. But it's certainly so much easier with a PC. I'll sort out my my port problem here and hopefully join in. So it's not every Friday night. It's I gather it's the next one's going to be the 4th of June. That's correct. VK2 NMZ VK2A2U in Sydney.
The VK2 ATU VK2 NMZ. You are absolutely right, mate. Is the next one will be the 4th of June. So we try for every 2 weeks. But yeah, our main resident who works these nets is Adrian. He's the youngest member of our club of 13. Actually, I think he's recently turned 14. But he absolutely VK2 ABS is his normal call sign, and he absolutely loves a slow scan TV. Really digging it and really into it. And I guess this is just for that could be a good thing that we might look at is next week with the Central Coast Amateur Radio Club Mayhem event. Is that might be an opportunity to do some HF slow scan TV. And of course there's definitely a perfect radio for that, which are up for raffle. If you're not too sure there, John, is raffle prizes for the Mayhem is there's a brand new ICOM IC705 up for grabs. So definitely could be very slow scan TV friendly. But anyways, mate, thank you very much for dropping by, and also Bob for yourself there. Did you have any other thoughts, questions, or comments, or anything like that, mate? Before we shut the night down, over to you. VK2 NRC, VK2 NMZ.
VK2 NZ, VK2 NRC. Yeah, no, I'm sort of happy now. I know where to go to get into the repeater and all that. How's the signal coming in anyway, just out of curiosity? Yeah, I just sort of took a few seconds for the phone to figure out what mode you're sending it in and all that sort of thing. I'll have it more set up now that I know that I can get into you. Before, there's a bit of confusion as to which repeater you used in the previous week. I tried and got on the wrong frequency till the end, and then everybody's gone. Back to you, the VK2 and Z, the VK2 and RC.
The VK2 NRC, the VK2 NMZ, all good there, Bob. Mate, thank you very much for swinging by, and we will absolutely be back on the 4th of June. So at 7:30 p.m. and VK2 ABS, Adrian will be the net host. So thank you there, Bob, VK2 NRC, John, VK2 ATU, Ian, VK2 HAO, and a sneaky Don there, VK2 ZCZ. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll catch you all later on the 4th of June. And if we don't catch you on the 4th of June, I'll probably see you at Mayhem next Sunday morning. Gates open at 8 a.m. Pre-sale start at 7:15 a.m. 7:15 to 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Cash only. All right, guys. Good night. This is VK2 and MZ going clear, and then turning DMR and P25 back onto this repeater. Adios.